Hi guys, how do you guys fare for Game Week 5? Game Week 5 for me is just normal because I hit the average score of 55 right on the dot. So without further ado, let's see how we can improve from Game Week 5 and while we move into Game Week 6. Okay, this is my scorecard for Game Week 5. I shall only just mention about some of the key things that I take note here. Okay, with likes of Van Dijk performing with an assist and a clean sheet, we can see his potential of headed goals getting closer and closer each time now. The positives that I can take away from Game Week 5 is that you can see that my overall value for the team has risen quite respectively well into 101.5 million. So this will plays out really well when I play my wildcard then. So Livermore, unfortunately, I left on my bench because I honestly wouldn't expect a clean sheet there at Etihad. So no issues there, no worries. And then we move forward to game week 6 and see how I prep for game week 6. Now, game week 6 is a game week based on paper. It seems really good from my perspective. Okay, now Begovic will come in and go very timely against Norwich at home ground, despite Everton looking a bit shaky and at the back line there. I'm still going to give it a go with Begovic in goal against Norwich. So bottom club Norwich, I'm not too confident whether Everton will win in big this time or not because you can see the squad depth of Everton has been exposed with a lot of injuries in there, but no excuses. Let's see how Everton perform against Norwich at home. Well, I have Gray and Begovic in my team. Livermore slots right back into my starting lineup here, home fixture against Wolves. So you can see that in my lineup there are a couple of very favorable home fixtures on paper. Whether will it turn out to be whether will it translates to points, that's a different thing. We all know in FPL, isn't it? So total fixtures of around seven players here playing at home this time around. It should be a green arrow. It really should. Okay, so I see in my defense, Marcel. Continuing defense, Marcel is a tricky one because I'm considering between Amati starting right back in ahead of Marcel. However, the minutes is not guaranteed for Amati, and that explains why he's only at 4.1 million. So the with that in mind, Marcel gets the nod ahead of him, and he will start. Hopefully, he contributes into attack as well. Now, in my midfield you can see that my five players are actually fixed at this moment because I'm not looking to move them on at any point of time at this moment based on their fixtures and form. Harvey Barnes, another game week for him. Even if he scores 2 points, I will take it because he's not priced highly. He's only at 6.8 million. Obviously, if he performs, that'll be really great because he's a key differential after so many managers have sold him out there. Gray will continue and hopefully, even though his shots conversion is high, but the fact that this is against home ground against Norwich and he should play really high up in the final third with their lack of strikers. So it will be interesting to see if he can get a goal. I really hope he can to actually improve these and justify his price increment to 5.8 million. Congrats to those managers that have him already in midfield, in United midfield, Greenwood, not as favorable as the fixtures when Ronaldo has not come in. So you can see that the way United is playing around Ronaldo here. So this is a key thing to note for FPL managers. With the likes of Bruno and Greenwood may not be as favorable as before. So because it's home ground against Aston Villa, I shall put him in first. Okay. On this ground, you can see that the Salah is holding on to my captain's armband at this moment. Okay, reason being is because it is not it's more of a it is more of not choosing Ronaldo. That's why I go for Salah instead of going right straight away for Salah. Fixtures wise, Ronaldo United is against Aston Villa here. Now, Aston Villa is a tough nut to crack, even when they lost to Chelsea that time 3-0. That scoreline doesn't justify their performance. If you look at how Aston Villa play, they are really solid in terms of their team structure, their shape, and how they are moving the ball forwards now. Mings and Konsa is actually two really good defenders that you can see. Mings is definitely on my watch list because Mings is always going up, attacking for the looking for the ball in the attacking third, which really looks favorable for FPL managers here. Now, he has already has got contributions to many assists in his gameplay, so Aston Villa is not an easy fixture at all. So, that's the reason why the captain Sam bet isn't Salah and is likely to be on him for game week 6. Now, Jota missed a lot of hitters there, so sitters, sorry. So he should actually translate some FPL points for all his owners here at this point of time. So I'm looking forward to that fixtures again. Brentford, though they are solid defensively, I do feel that under the constant pressure from Liverpool players, they might eventually break, and hopefully a couple of goals there for Salah and Jota, that will be favorable. Now, in my striker front two, no change definitely. Lukaku, Ronaldo likely to start. The way Chelsea is playing, it is really, it is really a good time to be a Chelsea fan. This moment, you can see the way Chelsea play. They actually the structure that they move the ball in terms of a 5-3 looks like a 5-3-2 formation to me, where they focus so much on defensively that they when they bring the ball forward, it looks so attractive. The lateral left right passes there actually and moving the ball high up, and you can see that in terms of game week 7 onwards, Chelsea's fixtures actually improved drastically. So this match against Manchester City home ground, it should be a tight one to call, but hopefully Lukaku can get a goal or two. And in this lineup here, okay, I'm making a bold statement here, but I'm going to just for the fun of it, I'm trying to hit, predicting that this team of 11 here can score at least 80 points for game week 6 now. 80 points for game week 6 means a rough estimation of around 7 to 8 points per player here now. This is a bold statement, definitely, but all in the name of fun in it. So I'm looking at the fixtures; they look really favorable on paper. So hopefully it translates to some FPL points there. And then United is as United against Aston Villa always this fixture always have a penalty in them. So we shall see if Ronaldo will be taking the penalties ahead of Bruno for this fixture. So I'm looking forward for Green Arrow and Lukaku's ownership will definitely increase coming to Game Week 7, where there are many managers out there that are going to use their World Cup for Game Week 7 to bring the likes of Lukaku as well as Alonso or even Rudiger or Christensen. So Chelsea defenders are one to look out for, which I'm really interested in. So I've saved my transfer this game week in view of the game week 7 for a double transfer. I'm not too sure who is the one going out. It has to come down to whoever is on form and in terms of fixture wise. So hopefully a green arrow this time around, and 80 points is my points target for this coming game week. Now, I hope you guys have a great one and stay tuned for the next session.